It is time for 814 Your Health. Joining us now is Herbalist Tracy Lake from Intersections. Tracy, good to see you again.
Nice to see you.
Yes, happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
I love the green. Okay, so on this holiday, we are talking about herbs to support digestive health.
Yes, and so it is actually Colon Health Month, March is. And so I started looking at that, but then I decided, you know, it's really the whole digestive tract. We need to start at the beginning and support the entire system. So I just brought a few things. I would suggest that people start with an herbal bitter. And so my favorite herbal bitter is dandelion. And so you can make that into a tincture. And I like to take a tincture because you need it to remain bitter for it to do its job. So sometimes people will like drink a dandelion root tea, but then they'll put honey in it or sugar to disguise the taste. But if you don't get the bitter, then it can't do its job. So dandelion root or any herbal bitter will stimulate the taste buds, which helps you to start salivating, and that ignites your body to start the digestive process. So I brought some, but we're not going to try it today because we need to continue to speak as we're together. Right. And then I would move on to slippery elm. This is one of my favorites. My husband has acid reflux. I didn't actually ask him if I could say that on air, so this soothes and the throat and even into further down into other digestive organs, and it also has antioxidant properties, and it's one of the mucilaginous herbs, so it just is very soothing, which gives your body that little bit of time to heal those areas and to calm down that inflammation. I like to take that as a lozenge, and you would be welcome to try one of these if you wanted. Yeah. But so I usually get like this because this is really easy for me to carry in my purse, or my husband can even put this in a back pocket because it's so flat. This is great to have on hand when you have just a sore throat. If you're starting to get sick during the winter and you have a sore throat, this is my go-to for that. And then you would continue on at the end of your meal. You could have a carminative, a gas-relieving kind of herb. So my favorite for that is fennel, and I have it right over here in the box. So it's a seed, so you can either just chew the seeds, and sometimes when you go to an Indian restaurant, you'll see little bowls of it that you just pick up a pinch and chew it. That tends to get stuck in my teeth. I'm not a lover of that. Yeah. But you can make that into a tea, and I do like that. So usually I will start my tea before the meal, like start it brewing, because it is a seed. You either need to break it up, like in your mortar and pestle, or you can use it whole, but then give it longer to kind of brew, because it would need more time to soften the seed part to get into what you really want.
Right. Okay.
And that has kind of a black licorice type taste to it, so I enjoy that flavor. Other people may not, or if you want to add some lemon to it or something like that, that is something that you can add to, and it's still going to do its job, unlike the dandelion root. Okay,
that's something that you kind of spruce up.
Yeah, exactly. So you'd want to start your meal with a bitter and your meal with a carminative.
Okay, makes sense.
To help your digestive process.
All right.
The other thing that I brought today is marshmallow root. So I left it in so that people could see. This is just about ready to be strained. Had to peek down at the word because I keep forgetting that word. And all I left on here was marshmallow root. But to make this, you just take your marshmallow root, put it in there, and cover it with vegetable glycerin. Now that's a food-grade vegetable glycerin, because I think they do have some kinds of glycerin that you use for soap. I'm honestly not sure if that's the same or not, but I know that to make this, it must be a food-grade glycerin. And so I thought we'd pop it off.
Sure, yeah, let's do it.
But because I wanted people to see it, how it looks before it is strained, and I'm just going to give you a little taste. Okay. Because it's very, very sweet.
All right.
Very sweet.
That is sweet.
So the glycerin, so when you put it into glycerin, it turns it into what they call glycerite. So this is a marshmallow root glycerite.
Okay.
And again, marshmallow is very, very soothing. It supports lung health because it can help reduce the inflammation in the lungs, but it does the same thing for digestive health. So that's what we're actually using it here for today, would be digestive health and soothing the entire digestive tract, which then helps it function better. If it can help get the inflammation down, and then any discomfort associated with inflammation is reduced.
Okay.
Right? I'm
looking on your graphic. You say it coats the stomach. Is this something you want after a meal, before?
I usually don't use this in any way in combination with a meal. I mean, I'm sure you could, but this would be, I would probably use slippery elm, which also, if you wanted to do the actual herb slippery elm, you'd also use the vegetable grade glycerin, because any of your mucilaginous herbs, you're going to want to do in glycerin. It does a really good job pulling out the healing properties of those herbs. Whereas other things like vinegar does a really good job pulling out minerals. So like something really high in minerals, nettle, for example, those are great to put in a vinegar. And then the other stuff, especially resinous type herbs, alcohol, food grade alcohol, so vodka, brandy, whatever, that's really what you'd use for those kind of herbs.
All right, all sounds good, Tracy. Thank you very much. You also have a workshop coming up that you wanted to talk about.
We do. I'm super excited about that. That is next Sunday, or this coming Sunday, and that is on the chakras. And so we're going to talk about, we'll get out our full set of singing bowls. We'll talk about the colors related to the chakra, any information that you need to know, just kind of what parts of your body they affect. And we'll do a little bit of yoga too. To support that.
Awesome, awesome. Where are you located again?
We're in Huntingdon, so I'm at 504 Washington Street in Huntingdon. That's our studio. And we do yoga 6 days a week, and we have all kinds of stuff. Vibroacoustic therapy, we have a sauna, we have Reiki, lots and lots of things. If you visit us at intersectionspa.com, you can find us. If you want to contact me through email or phone number, that stuff is all on the website, and I'm always the one who answers those things. So if you want, that's how you'd get a hold of me. And if you need an herbalist, I am happy to help.
She is great, folks. Please reach out to her if you're interested. Tracy, thank you so much, as always.
Thank you, Jack.
Of course.